from the station that's on your side. This is Channel 7 News Weekend Edition.
And they're off in the Arkansas Derby.
A big day in the races at Hot Springs as Creator wins the Arkansas Derby. Good evening, I'm Alexis Rogers. Channel 7 Stacey Spivey was there all day and joins us now with the excitement from the winner's circle. Stacey. Thanks, Stacey. The winner of the Arkansas Derby, Creator, can expect to run in the Kentucky Derby. Happening right now, Little Rock police are on the scene of a shooting. It happened right off of West 23rd Street. We have a crew headed to the scene, and we will continue to update you as we get more information. Tonight in Newport, police say a woman was killed when someone fired in the car she was riding in. According to police, 30-year-old Vanessa Thomas died at a hospital where she was taken after being shot late Friday night. Police say at least one other car, a house, and a community center were also struck by the bullets during the shooting. Newport Police and Arkansas State Police are investigating the shooting. The search continued today for missing Central High School student Ebby Stepek. The 19-year-old went missing last October. About 30 volunteers gathered today near Gene Lockwood's in West Little Rock to help find anything that could help lead to her return. According to Little Rock police, they were called out to the search area after volunteers found bones and women's clothing. The bones turned out to be an animal bones, and forensic teams took the clothes to be tested. Little Rock police telling Channel 7 this evening the case is still an open investigation. New at 10 tonight, altered K2 is on the rise in Paragould. Police say what was once marketed as synthetic marijuana is now being created in people's homes. Paragould police say people are buying the components of the drug online and then making it inside of their homes. According to police, overdoses related to K2 have also increased in the last 10 days. They've had 4 or 5 reported cases of overdoses. And though the drug has been around for years, the recent increase in cases and overdoses has residents worried. Lieutenant Snyder says there are rumors that roach spray is also being used in the homemade batches that's currently being tested at the state crime lab. A suspect is wanted for shooting a man in the face was captured in Fort Smith yesterday afternoon. Authorities say Anthony Martin was put behind bars following a brief chase and struggle with officers. The shooting took place at the Boardwalk Apartments early Thursday. Police have been looking for Martin ever since they say he was connected to an armed robbery at an apartment complex earlier in the week. Services for former Arkansas Congressman Raymond Thornton are scheduled for Tuesday. They will take place at Pleasant Valley Church of Christ in Little Rock. Ray Thornton passed away Wednesday morning. The Democrat served as state attorney general, congressman, and as a state Supreme Court justice. While serving in the U.S. Congress, he helped draft articles of impeachment prior to President Richard Nixon's resignation. He was 87 years old. Governor Hutchinson has ordered that flags remain at half-staff until sunset on Tuesday. Many people gathered at McCain Mall for their safety fair today. The event, sponsored by ADT, is geared towards improving safety awareness in the community. Everyone attended learned about home security, child fingerprinting, work zone, outdoor and hiking safety, and much more.
We're actually excited to be.
Guests also met Ace from the Arkansas Travelers and McGruff from the North Little Rock Police Department and enjoyed crafts for kids. Arkansas Community Foundation announced the results of their Arkansas Gives program. They raised $4.6 million for 600 statewide nonprofits. More than 11,000 donors participated in the one-day giving event last week. All participating nonprofits will receive a share of a $400,000 bonus pool provided by the Arkansas Community Foundation. Across the state today, many Arkansans took a big step in preventing identity theft. At the annual Secure Your ID Day, sponsored by the Better Business Bureau, folks dropped off old checks and bills, making sure they don't end up in the wrong hands. Volunteers from Catholic High School helped shred and destroy those sensitive documents for free. People were able to drop off boxes of documents at locations in Little Rock, Cabot, Russellville, and Jonesboro. The first annual conference of the Arkansas Nurse Practitioner Association is going on this weekend in Little Rock. Over 2,800 nurses gathered at the Embassy Suites in downtown. This conference is offered to nurse practitioners for continuing education purposes. Nurse practitioners were able to hear from keynote speakers, learn new skills to help advance practice nursing, and network with nurses and healthcare service representatives. He's made his name on Instagram by taking pictures of what he says is the beauty of dogs. Hundreds of people came out today to see Elias Friedman, also known as the Doggist. Friedman showcased his new book at the Arkansas Literary Festival today, and some of his furry friends from the Humane Society of Pulaski County tagged along to find new homes.
He is an amazing person.
Friedman says he's worked with the Humane Society to take pictures and find families for some of the dogs. They will be featured on his blog soon. Well, it was a night to remember for one Mayflower High School student. Demaya has a learning disability from epilepsy and has never been to a dance. But tonight, that changed. She went to her very first ever dance, which happened to be her prom. Officer Tommy Norman with the North Little Rock Police Department was her special date for the night. Officer Norman has known Demaya for a long time from patrolling her neighborhood. And Demaya requested that he take her. So her mom sent an email to the department to make it happen. Jessie Lee, a designer out of New York, donated Demaya's dress. Still ahead tonight, we're still talking about more Derby and hear from the winning trainer. Plus, we have a call from the stretch coming up in sports.
Down by Friday. Next Saturday, partly cloudy and 83 degrees. Here we go with those 80s. The good news, no severe weather expected here over the next 7 days.
That's very good news.
It is, especially in Arkansas in April. We're in the height of our severe weather season. We're not done yet. There will probably be some more, I'm sure.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Tom.
You bet.
Awesome. Well, next tonight, he was carried off the field on a stretcher last fall, and he stars in the Hog scrimmage today. And on the last day of racing at Oak Lawn, Creator carves a surprise path to the winner's circle. We go one-on-one with his trainer next. Welcome back. A quick consumer alert. General Motors is recalling more than 1 million pickup trucks worldwide over a seatbelt issue. GM says it's recalling 2014 and 2015 Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra 1500 pickup trucks. The automaker says a flexible steel cable that connects the seatbelt to the truck can wear out over time and eventually snap. GM says repairs won't cost the company that much and will be free to owners. And if you've ever gone grocery shopping on an empty stomach, chances are you made a few bad choices. I know I definitely have. WebMD put together some tips on dieting, and one way to avoid filling your shopping cart with items you might later regret buying is simply chewing gum. People who chew gum while shopping had fewer junk food cravings and opted for healthier options. Another great way to control your eating is by paying with cash. Studies show you're more likely to load up your cart when using plastic. Let's go ahead and get one last check of your weather with meteorologist Todd Yacobian.
Never shop on an empty stomach.
Grocery
shop, never do that.
Yes.
Because you'll load up
Buy
on
up the
everything.
whole place.
It's just like, I want that, that, and that. Anyway, here's your 7-day forecast.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. That's all we have time for. Thank you for watching us, and we hope you'll watch us again tomorrow at 5 and 10. Good night.